So what I got going on here, this right here, you know, looking at it, it's confusing, right? This right here is my interface for my CH341A. Did that not copy my filters? Weird. So yeah, this device, I ended up, I was trying to use a different adapter. If I pull out my adapters here. Oh, that's not the one. I got two of these, by the way. This one doesn't have the voltage converter though. I was trying to use this 7 o'clock in the morning, right? But anyway, I tried using this adapter. Thought it should have worked. You know, you just push this down, you put the chip in there. But to be honest, with the way I got this working, I shouldn't even have needed to remove the chip. This is it. This is the chip right here. I have it connected just like that, just as if it was still on the board. As you can see, I could have connected it while it was on the board potentially. But I already took it off, no big deal. But anyway, so this is how I connected it. If we go to the software here, on this, which is better I show you here. Don't really need the droid cam anymore. So basically, I already checked it, right? Because I already dumped it. Chip, main, memory, buffer the same. If I go to detect, right? If I detected chip ID. Now if I hit that detect again, I got the same ID twice. That's good. That's a good sign. So if I keep hitting that, I should keep getting it. That means it's reading the same thing. So this is all the information. The memory name and the manufacturer. It's WinBond W25Q32DW. It's actually not DW on my chip. It says JV or something. That's not where I want to be. Yeah, I was researching this. I just kept messing with it while I was researching, but I seen this. I was like, huh. I seen how he had it connected, you know, because if it's angled like, here, let me show you. So if I turn the droid cam back on, and we look and we compare these two, right? So this is mine. This is how mine's set up. And I looked at his right here, and I angled it the same. So his USB, right, it's plugged in and it's facing that way, the ribbon. So I did the same thing. I plugged this in, the ribbon facing this way. I just basically kept, I was even trying this upside down, but you obviously want it facing like it's still on the board. Right, so you could potentially just put it on while it's on the board, you know. So basically I connected it like it was still on the board, and I had to flip it around. I actually had my CH341A programmer, it would disconnect. So if I was in this software here, down here it would say disconnected when I plugged this in wrong. And I kept messing with it until it finally was detecting right with this. So if I got this detecting, then I could go up here and I could read it. So you'd go up to read chip. I already did it. I want to save this first because I've already verified this is it, and I don't want to mess myself here and not have this backed up. So let's save this real quick to make a folder real quick. Documents will work. Create a new folder. Call it CH341A dumps. Yeah. You take your time. Okay, so now we're going to create a new folder and we're going to call this Blink Mini Camera W25Q32EW. Okay. Now we're in here, we're going to name this Blink Mini Camera Firmware Dump. I guess bin works. Alright, so now we've saved it. Now I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like when you do this. Now that I got it backed up. So if I go here and I go to read, it's going to turn green, it's going to blink, and it's going to show the progress here. I've already verified here that it's detected the chip properly multiple times, which is what you want to do before doing this. And as we can see, it's starting to do its thing. It's just pulsing that green light. And then over here, it's going to be completed. Alright, it took approximately 34 or 35 seconds or so. So what we're going to do now is verify, and this will verify that we've dumped this firmware properly. So this is what it, see, it's a bunch of filler at the end. There's a lot of room in this firmware. You could potentially do quite a bit to modify it, in my opinion, if you can. You know, there's stuff I still got to do. Like, this is all packed and or encrypted and stuff, but basically this is the firmware. And now what I can do is hit verify. Okay, so now it's going to verify. Again, it's going to go through and verify it with what it read before. Make sure that what we read that is saved to our RAM on our computer is matching what the chip is. So it's a comparison. It's going to compare the data and make sure the data we read from is the same that we read from a second time. That's just kind of a validation, which is also probably a good idea to do. And as we can see, we're finished up here. Chip main memory and buffer the same. And bada boom, bada bing, that's it. So now we have officially dumped the Amazon Blink Mini. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. So, oh shit. I'm having a hard time grabbing it. There we go. So let me go to the camera here. Again, this is what I use. It's just a CH341A. And just a Blink camera here, Blink Mini. I got the black one, you can get the white one too, it doesn't really matter, they're the same in theory. But yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can get a good whatchamacallit, a picture, you know, for this, like something like this. We'll wait for it to say verified, so that would be a better one. But these are all the, you know, pieces that I could theoretically try alternative methods. Like I said, I tried that other chip, didn't work, so I moved to this with the ribbon cable. There it is. We're done, and there you go. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I'm excited. I was working on the UART all night, morning for the last 2 days, and the UART was not working. So I'm just happy that this is working. So, yeah. Good night.